Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage, or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Here we go. Here we go.
Try not to make it lame, Rob.
Oh my God!
Yeah! That's that ski-doo feeling, mother.
Sledding's fun.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Here we go. Here we go.
Try not to make it lame, Rob.
Oh my god! Yeah! And that's that ski-doo feeling, mother.
Sledding's fun.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials. Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Here we go. Here we go.
Try not to make it lame, Rob.
Oh my god! Yeah! And that's that ski-doo feeling, mother.
Sledding's fun.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information, or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day.
Good afternoon, high school football fans. Welcome to the Epic View Sports Network presentation of high school football. Today we are in Waterville as the Purple Panthers take on the Yarmouth Clippers. We're in the Chase Toys Inc. broadcast booth. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson. Today's game brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville. Call 810-2255. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. ES Boulos, experienced electrical and telecommunications contractors. Visit esboulos.com. L-Dub, got two teams coming in, going in different directions this year. You got Waterville coming in, really looking. They've had a couple of close games this year, but a lot of games that kind of got out of hand early. Had a lot of injuries. Taking on a Yarmouth team that's 5-1 on the season and clicking on all cylinders right now.
They're really poised for making a return trip to that state game. Yarmouth coming in, as you said, 5-1. They're coming off a 52-6 win over Trape. Iggy McGrath, their quarterback, was 14 for 17 for 352 yards and 6 touchdowns last week. And Waterville's going to have their hands full.
So Yarmouth 5-1 on the season. Their only loss, I think, is to a class.
They got beat by Mount Ararat. First game of the season, 44-20. But after that, they've beat Cape 64-38, Spruce 52-38, Lake Region 36-22, Gray 50-18, and then last week 52-36. Yarmouth is averaging 45 points a game. They're giving up 27.
So these two teams faced each other in the state game a few years back.
Yes, in 2022, Yarmouth defeated Waterville by 1 score, 34-26. Really good game, that state game. That was the back-to-back run that Waterville had. They got to the state game 2 years in a row, got beat the year before by Cheverus, who Cheverus should have never been there.
Right.
But, obviously Waterville is looking for that first win of the year and first win since 2023.
Yeah, we look back. The last time they won was the last game of the season against Camden, 44-0. Waterville's going to kick off here to Yarmouth. This is 8-man, so it's the field is 10 yards narrow on either side. Still a 100-yard distance though. Back deep for Yarmouth is Noah Tippy. It's a very short kick, going to be taken by the up man. And not much there, but great field position. The return was by Liam Henning, about a 3-yard return, but Yarmouth going to start out with great field position at their own 48-yard line.
And for Waterville last week, they're coming off a 46-8 loss at Mount Ararat. For the season, they're averaging 17 points a game and giving up 42 points a game.
Now, you were here at the beginning of the season when they took on Camden.
Yeah, we've seen them a couple times. That Camden game, I thought they had some really good moments. 50-32, they got beat by Camden, who is number one in the north. Just major injuries to Waterville as they got 7 or 8 kids that are not playing today.
Iggy McGrath out of the shotgun, going to be back to throw. Quick throw right side, caught. And being ridden out of bounds is Adam Pelot. Going to be close to a first down for Yarmouth.
Nice quick out by Yarmouth. Iggy McGrath, as we said, 14 for 17 last week, 352 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Made the most of his throws with 14 throws at 362 yards. He's back to throw again, no pressure, and throws over the middle, almost picked off. Threw it behind the intended receiver. I believe that was Cam Shaw, number 21 for Yarmouth. We're just underway. 8-man large, I should say, north battle between Yarmouth. Actually, Yarmouth is in the south, Waterville in the north. Yarmouth number 2 in the most recent 8-man in the south. Back to throw. Trying to set up the screen pass under pressure and going to be taken down shy of the marker. See if that was Logan Wilson on the tackle. Waterville numbers really hard to read with that purple uniform and black backdrop. Plus, I didn't bring my glasses held up.
That doesn't
I
happen.
didn't know we were going to be here. I thought we were going to be on the other side.
We're in the new press box, Rick.
One of the coaches offered me his glasses. I'm not sure they're going to help. Yeah, the new press box. It's really nice. 4th down, Yarmouth going to go 4th and 1 out of the shotgun. McGrath. Long snap count. Looks like they were trying to draw Waterville off, and Yarmouth going to take a timeout. Looks like they're going to punt, Larry. Boy, I'm surprised at that move. You'd think that they would go for it.
Look like it's 4th and less than a yard.
Yeah.
I really think that they called the timeout, so
yeah, but it looked like they were trying to get Waterville to
jump.
to
They
jump.
almost did, too. Stayed on side.
We're just underway in the first quarter, 10:52 to go. Today's game brought to you by Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow, Reddington Fairview Hospital, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Jobber La Liberty Attorneys at Law, Center Street in Waterville. And it looks like they are going to go. Or maybe it's a punt. I can't tell. Looks like a punt formation. No, they're going to go. And it's going to be McGrath is going to get the first down. Direct snap. He was running the whole way. Waterville's Xander Cornsey came on a blitz. Wasn't able to wrap him up in the backfield, but it'll be 1st and 10 at the Waterville 39-yard line. McGrath out of an empty backfield now. 3 receivers to the left. Man comes in motion. They're going to fake it to him. McGrath looking, throws it out in the flat. Too high for Raphael McGuffey. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
You know, nice setup on that time for York. They had a man in motion, looked like it was going to be a jet sweep right, and the quarterback really rolled out to his strong side, which he's a left-handed quarterback, and he's not connecting with his receivers. Just a little bit off so far. He's 1 for 3 for 8 yards in this opening drive.
2nd and 10, 3 receivers again to the left for McGrath. Takes the snap, rolling to his left again, throws this time out in the flat. It's caught. Breaking a tackle. Still on his feet is Jobber trying to get down the sideline. Beautiful stiff arm. And he's finally dragged down. He must have broken 5 tackles on his way to that. It was the same exact play, Larry. This time they got it out to Jobber in the flat, and he made it happen.
Yeah, you know, Waterville's going to look back at this tape and, the missed tackles on that play. Should have been maybe a first down, 8 to 10 yard reception, but got 30 out of it.
This time they're going to hand it off to the running back coming back towards us, towards the end zone. Touchdown, Yarmouth. That's Jobber again. He got the handoff coming right to left and was able to get around the end and put it in the end zone. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. The game also brought to you by Hannaford Supermarkets, Dosty's Tire Depot, College Avenue in Waterville, and Dixon's Country Market in Benton. Looks like Yarmouth going to go for 2 here. It's the same setup they had when McGrath ran for the first down, and he runs right through the Panthers for the easy 2-point conversion. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
Jobber's first name.
It is Jackson Jobber. Our instant replays are brought to you by Derigo Vet Care, intimate caring and cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Derigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at derigovet.com. You got that
Yes, I do.
drive summary all day?
Yes, 7 plays, 52 yards, and it was capped off by a 9-yard touchdown run by Jackson Jabber. The 2-point conversion was good by McGrath, and with 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Yarmouth answers 8-0.
Going to be taken by Waterville. Couldn't tell if that was Delaware or if it was Alex Roth on the return. Looks like Delaware. 1st and 10, Waterville. Good return out to the 39-yard line. See if they can answer. 8-0 Yarmouth. 9:47 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, it only took Yarmouth 2 minutes to go that 52 yards. And like I said, Jackson Jabber, jet sweep left, goes in.
Wilson under quarterback. Going to keep it himself. Stiff arm, nice move in the backfield, but still getting harassed the whole way through. Number 44, Raphael McGuffey, able to make the tackle for Yarmouth.
Nice.
Going to give him 3.
Nice job by Logan Wilson. He should have been tackled for a 3-yard loss, but he got 3 yards out of that, all on his own. Sets up a 2nd and 7.
9:17 to go on a moving clock. Waterville trying to answer Yarmouth's opening drive score. Heavy set to the right for Wilson. Going to hand it off to Delaware. Delaware, nice cut up inside. First down and more. Delaware dragging Yarmouth. Clippers with him down to the 44-yard line. First down, Waterville.
Nice 14-yard run by Delaware. First down in Yarmouth's territory. See if Waterville can answer him back.
Well, they had plenty of room up the middle, but nice cut by Delaware after he got to the second level. Heavy set to the right. And Wilson at quarterback barks out the signals. Going to take it himself, right up the middle. Breaks the tackle, but can't get away from number 67. That's Harper Erickson. Makes the tackle for Yarmouth, but he's able to pick up, we'll give him 4. 2nd and 6. He's a big man.
Yes, he is. That was
you don't see a number 50 at quarterback usually. It's
that's an offensive lineman right there. Yeah. But with the injuries, Rick, that really Coach LeBlanc has got to make shift. Basically, put Wilson behind the center, and Delaware and Cornsay will get the ball.
This time they load heavy to the left. Again, it's going to be Wilson at quarterback. He's got Delaware to his right. Looks like they're Waterville happy to take as much time off the clock as possible, which is smart. Oh, it's fumbled. Recovered by Yarmouth. There was Veazey on the handoff. It looked like it was a good handoff. He just didn't handle it.
I think he took his eye off it, Rick. It looked like he was
looking
at the hole.
Up inside, yep. So Yarmouth going to take over on the first turnover, 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Already leading 8-0 here in the first quarter.
You mentioned about the time. When you're undermanned, you really got to teach the kids, we got to shorten this game as much as possible and not turn the ball over, though.
McGrath out of the shotgun, back to throw. Has time, looks down the middle. Has a man wide open, it's caught! To the end zone for the touchdown. Nick Mantle got behind the defense. And a beautiful throw by McGrath, hit him right in stride, Larry. He didn't even have to really move. Took it right to the house. 60-yard touchdown pass. We'll have the quick drive summary here after Yarmouth goes for 2. McGuffey to his right. Takes it. Going to try to get to the corner. Cuts it back inside. And they're going to, looks like they're close. Did he get it? No. Good stop by Waterville. It's going to make the score 14-0. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
It only took Yarmouth one play. It went 60 yards. It was a 60-yard touchdown pass from McGrath to Nick Mantle. The two-point conversion was no good, and with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, Yarmouth now leads 14-0. Beautiful pass by McGrath.
Oh, he hit him in stride.
McGrath already 98 yards in this first quarter passing.
Flag goes down. Looks like they're going to have offsides on the kicking team. Say a flag goes down. Took the ref a couple minutes to get that flag out of his pocket. Thought maybe it was Phil over there. So that should give Waterville some good field position. First quarter, 14-0. Yarmouth scores on their first two possessions. There's a high end-over-end kick going to be taken, dropped. He scoops it up. Delaware, boy, he had all kinds of room to run if he catches that on the run. I think, again, Larry, he was looking at the holes that he had, right, and didn't look it into his hands. But Waterville will have it 1st and 10 at their 35. Moved the ball pretty well on that first possession, but the fumble in Yarmouth territory cost them.
Yeah, they had 2 first downs on that first drive, and like you said, they were looking, looked like they had found something where they wanted to run on the Yarmouth defense, but the fumble cost them.
Wilson out of the shotgun. Takes the direct snap. Going to take it himself. And no place to go. He's blown. Oh, it's loose. It's scooped up. Jobber scoops it up and is going to run it in for a touchdown. His second of the day. Ooh, the wheels coming off early here, L-Dub. 6:55 to go. 20-0 Yarmouth. Wilson was just trying to get some extra yards. He was trying to keep the legs churning, and I didn't catch the number that came up and popped the ball out. Saw the Insta replay brought to you by our friends at home at Derigo Vet Care. McGrath going to hand it off, cutting outside and walking in for the 2-point conversion is Raphael McGuffey. Of course, it's not an offensive touchdown, so there's no drive summary.
But the scoring play was a 35-yard fumble return by Nick Mantle. His second. He's got one offense, he's got one defense, and the 2-point conversion by McGuffey.
No, the touchdown was Jackson Jabber, number 10.
Jackson Jabber? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. He had the first one, too.
Yes. His
Mantle
second
was the
of the
one
game.
that was the pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
2-point conversion by McGuffey, and with 6 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Yarmouth now leads 22-0.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is a local independent critical access hospital providing quality comprehensive health care services located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan. You can learn more at rfgh.net. Luke Chapin will kick it off. High end over end kick. Delaware going to scoop it at the 15-yard line. Tries to cut outside. Gets outside. Turns it upfield. Good return by Delaware out to the 32-yard line. Waterville will take over 1st and 10. Getting down towards the end of the season, L-Dub. Next week, we got a busy weekend next week. We'll be over at Lawrence for the big rivalry game, Messalonsky and Lawrence. Throw the records out the window. Shane was saying they were going to get their butts kicked by Lawrence today in the text messages we were going back and forth. I said, hey, rivalry game, you never know.
Well, it's been more like a hammer and nail.
Yeah. Heavy set for the Panthers. The big fella going to take it himself, and he gets blown up. Number 67 shot the gap, Harper Erickson, and tackled Wilson. They're going to give him forward progress. Yeah, they give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage, but
You know, unfortunately for Coach LeBlanc, you got got 7 or 8 people that are out, and you really started this game with 2 turnovers. Yarmouth, very good, one of the top teams. You know, could be a state favorite to win this thing all, and they're taking advantage and leading 22-0.
yeah, I think they got smoked by Mount Ararat that first game of the season, though, didn't they?
Yes.
Mount Ararat's kind of the team to beat over there in the south. Handoff to Delaware, coming back, going from right to left, able to pick up maybe a yard. Yeah, interestingly enough, Gray, who's coming here next week, will have the final Waterville game of the season when they take on Gray, actually beat Camden. Camden's only losses to Gray, and Gray got blown out by Yarmouth.
Seems like obviously a little bit,
yeah,
quite a bit stronger than the
well,
North.
you saw the Camden game.
Yeah, I thought
good.
they were very athletic, and quarterback Swills was outstanding.
Wilson's going to take the direct snap, going to look to throw. Has a man open in the flat. It's caught by Veazey. Nice catch. And it looks like it's going to be enough for a Waterville first down. And it is. 5:04 to go. Clock continues to move here first quarter. 22-0. Yarmouth, they scored on their opening possession and then have scored on 2 Waterville turnovers since then. Veazey goes wide to the right. Wilson out of the shotgun. Heavy set to the right. Waterville's trying to take as much time off the clock as possible. Wilson going to take it off the right tackle.
Cornsay.
Oh, Cornsay, I'm sorry. Going to be a smorgasbord at quarterback today.
Pick your Waterville player that's healthy to quarterback.
So tough, especially in the 8-man, because, you know, you have these limited rosters, really. A lot of the reason why teams are in 8-man is because they just don't have as many players coming out. Second down and 6. Direct snap to Cornsey again. Oh, it's Delaware. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is really tough to see those numbers out there.
It really is. Especially when you're old. 3:26 to go on a moving clock here. First quarter action.
Sets up a 3rd and 5 for Waterville.
Makeable third down. This time looks like Wilson is at quarterback. Heavy set to the right with Veazey split out wide to the right. Takes the direct snap, gives it to Delaware, and he is grabbed immediately. Number 9, Noah Tippy, shot the gap for Yarmouth, and it's going to be a loss of 4 to set up a 4th down and 9.
Boy, that was a quick whistle right there.
Yeah, it was.
It's probably good for Waterville because he did fumble.
Down 22-0. I'm not sure if you go for it here. You're going to give Yarmouth a short field. Looks like Waterville is going to go. 4th down and a long 8. They got to get to the 48-yard line of Yarmouth for the first down. Wilson takes a snap, rolls, looks. He's going to keep it himself. Tries to cut it back inside. Oh, he gets pounded. Number 24 lowered the boom. That was Liam Henning. And it's going to give Yarmouth a first down at the Waterville 47-yard line. So again, great field position for Yarmouth. Actually, the bad field position they had was on the fumble area.
Yes, you're right.
Because their first possession started at the 48 of Waterville. McGrath out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 in the slot to the left. Flanagan goes in motion. Back to throw. Quick catch by Jarber. Jarber stiff arm down the sideline. 1 man to beat as he goes down the sideline. Jarber into the end zone for a touchdown. Second time they've struggled to get a tackle on him. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. They had 2 chances to get him. One was a stiff arm, a great stiff arm. And his 3rd touchdown of the day. And just like that, it's 28-0 pending the extra point.
McGrath already with 2 touchdowns on 4 completions. All he does is throw touchdowns.
Jeez.
He had 6 out of 14 completions last week for touchdowns.
That's
Rick.
crazy. This time they go heavy. McGrath out of the shotgun. He has McGuffey to his right. Going to give it to him. McGuffey cuts it inside. McGuffey going to walk into the end zone for an easy 2. 1:52 to go first quarter. 30-0 Yarmouth. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
Well, that just took one play. 47 yards, and it was a 47-yard touchdown pass from McGrath to Jackson Jarber. His second reset. Well, he's had 1 running, 1 passing, and a defensive touchdown. Pretty good.
Yeah, good start to the day.
Good first quarter for Mr. Jarber.
I wonder if there's any relation to the Waterville Jobbers.
We'll have to ask.
Yeah.
The 2-point conversion by McGuffey is good, and with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Yarmouth leads 30-0.
That kick is going to go out of bounds. The first mistake that Yarmouth has made in the game. Let's see what Waterville wants to do. They could take it at the 35. Hey, we want to call out the cheerleaders today, coached by Annie Dobos, assisted by Brianna Gould and Winston Fate. Seniors are Grace Blaney, Mandy Zhang, and Callie Young. So Waterville's going to take over. The juniors are Kaylee Davis, she's a captain, and Ruby Labonte. I'll get to the sophomores and freshmen here in a moment. Waterville out of the shotgun. Wilson going to hand it off. And nothing there. Yarmouth closing things up quickly. It was Delaware, another loss for him. It looks like a loss of about 2, 2nd down and 12 for Waterville. Yarmouth just daring them to pass it, Larry. They're just loading the box and coming on every run play.
You know, unfortunately, they're more experienced. They're bigger. It's just, you know, you're moving people around because you're injured.
1:20 to go on a moving clock. Waterville 2nd down and 12 at their own 34-yard line. Wilson takes the direct snap. He's going to throw. Rolling, looking, throws over the middle. Oh, he had Delaware. Threw it. A nice throw, actually, across his body. That's a tough throw to make. And it was high and away, and Delaware really couldn't get a hand on it. But nice throw by Wilson. I think Waterville should throw more often here, Larry. He's got a pretty good arm. Got to throw. You got to keep him honest, right? So
balance. It's about being balanced, Rick.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Good to know. 3rd down and 11 for Waterville. They send Veazey to the right. Wilson out of the shotgun. He's got Delaware to his left. Back to throw. Quick throw, gets it to Delaware. Delaware down the sideline. One man to beat. Delaware at the 20, at the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. Waterville with the answer. Boy, Delaware, as soon as he turned the corner, he was off to the races. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Nobody catching that young man. What did I say? I said Waterville should pass more, right?
They should listen to you.
Waterville going to go for 2 here with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. That was actually a great play design, Larry. They had him over to the left, Delaware. He came all the way across the field, so the offensive line did a great job in giving Wilson time. Looks like Wilson's going to attempt the extra point. No, they're going to direct snap. Delaware trying to muscle his way through, and it's going to be no good. Drive Summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 3-play, 65-yard drive, and it was set up a 66-yard touchdown pass from Logan Wilson to Evan Delaware. The 2-point conversion was no good, and with 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Waterville has cut the Yarmouth lead 30-6.
Transform your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Aquarius Pools and Spas. From custom pools to relaxing hot tubs, they deliver quality, comfort, and style built to last. Let Aquarius Pools and Spas help you create memories that will last a lifetime. Call 872-5827. Back deep is Jobber. I want to keep it away from him.
What else could he do this first quarter, huh?
It's another squib kick. It's going to take a good Waterville bounce. Comes up to Nick Mantle of Yarmouth, and he's able to return it to just over the 40 to the 41-yard line. Get back to the Waterville cheerleaders, the sophomores. Kaylee Gauthier, she's also a captain. Paige Cook, Kaylin Alley, Aluna Sawyer, and the freshmen are Rain Valier and Joella Smith. Waterville looks a little confused on defense. But McGrath out of the shotgun. Looking all kinds of time. Throws deep. Has a man. It's caught by Mantle. Mantle on the way to the end zone. Oh, he gets cut down from behind. Alex Roth was the one that got beat on that, but he was able to tackle Mantle just before he got in the end zone, but it's going to be a 1st and goal for Yarmouth at the Waterville 5-yard line. It's the second time Mantle has got behind the defense. Nice throw.
199 yards by McGrath in this first quarter.
Jeez. He's out of the shotgun, empty backfield. He's going to throw it wide open in the flat. It's going to be Jabbar, and he's in for another touchdown. Jackson Jabbar, his 4th touchdown of the day, Larry?
Yes. Yep.
Is the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. They brought him in motion. He went out in the flat. It was an easy pitch and catch for McGrath to Jabbar. That's the last play of I was going to say we're still in the first quarter. Quick answer by Yarmouth to the Waterville touchdown. It's going to make it 36-6 pending the extra point. Now, it's going to be tough to pick the player of the game here between Jobber and McGrath.
Actually, we had a trio last week in Winslow.
That's right. Here's the 2-point conversion right up the middle. It's McGuffey, and he doesn't get touched again. Yarmouth definitely winning the battle at the offensive and defensive line. That's going to make it 38-6, the end of the first quarter. When we come back, we'll have your Hammond Lumber Drive summary.
No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Welcome back to Waterville High School. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson in the Chase Toys Inc. broadcast booth. How about that drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
Okay, for Yarmouth, it was a 2-play, 59-yard drive, and the touchdown was a 5-yard touchdown pass from McGrath to Jobber. His second touchdown pass to Jobber. 4 touchdowns in that first quarter. The 2-point conversion by McGuffey was good. At the end of one, 38-6, Yarmouth.
High end over end kick's going to come down to Delaware. Tries to get outside, and he's going to get him. The ball comes out, but I think he was down. Hustling down to make the tackle was Noah Tippy. And let's see if Waterville can get something going. They scored on their last drive. Just underway, second quarter, 38-6.
First quarter stats, Rick, for Yarmouth. They had 14 yards rushing, 204 yards passing for a total of 218. For Waterville, 20 yards running, 83 yards passing for a total of 103. Actually, Waterville had more plays than Yarmouth in that first quarter.
Waterville first and 10. Going deep and not even close on that pass from Wilson. He was looking for VZ over there.
McGrath in that first quarter, 6 for 8 for 204 and 3 touchdowns.
It's like video game numbers,
Yeah.
You know? $38-6, Waterville trailing, second down and 10. Wilson gets the play from the coaches. As I said, busy weekend. Next weekend, we got Lawrence home to Messalonsky on Friday. And then Saturday will be right here as Waterville takes on Gray. And Sunday, we have a special thing on Sunday. Wilson going to keep it himself. We've done it last couple of years. We have the PAL championships in Fairfield. The juniors will be at 11, and the senior game will be at 1 o'clock. Wilson picked up, I'll give him 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. Second quarter action. All Yarmouth in the first quarter. They lead at 38-6. Wilson out of the shotgun. He's got Delaware to his left. Actually, it looks like Delaware is going to take the direct snap. And he's going to run it right side, tries to cut it inside, and not much there as several white shirts, including number 44, Raphael McGuffey. And it's going to be a 4th down and 8 for the Panthers. VZ will punt it away. And the dangerous Jobber back deep at the 50-yard line. High kick. And it's going to take a nice Waterville bounce all the way down to the 32-yard line of Yarmouth. Got a break there. It looked like Jobber was going to try to go get it, but he smartly let it go.
Yeah, that was a 40-yard punt by Waterville. Sets up the worst field possession of the game for Yarmouth at their own 32.
A car accident can change your life in an instant. One moment you're driving, and the next you're injured, dealing with medical bills, missed work, and the pain that robs from your quality of life. If an injury has been forced into your life, contact the law firm of Jobber Liberty for a free case of value. Protect yourself, protect your future. Call 707-1359. This time they're going to give it to the big number 44, McGuffey. He's got a first down and more as he drags several purple shirts with him.
Actually, that's his first carry of the game. He's been getting all the 2-point conversions.
I was going to say, what have they had, like 4 rushing plays in the game?
Yeah, that is their fourth.
See? 9:59 to go.
Some
Waterville's going to take a timeout.
Some area games from last night. The big one down in Augusta, Coney with a 46-14 win over Lawrence. Coney's just really maybe two steps ahead of everyone in the north.
They're going to walk through that tournament.
The the South is very, they got 4 or 5 teams that are going to be battling it out, so they will be tested. Gardner with a 14-13 win over Foxcroft.
That's a big win for them after getting beat handily last week.
By Levitt.
Yeah.
We'll get to Levitt in a minute, but Kennebunk bounces back from the loss last week to Westbrook with a 54-21 win over Marshwood. That's a very surprising score. You got Levitt that went to Oakland last night and won 34-0. We'll get back to that after this next play.
1st and 10 for Yarmouth. McGrath. Single back set. Takes the snap. Got to give it right up the middle. And good stop that time by Waterville as McGuffey.
At halftime of the Missalonsky game that they got beat 34-0, they honored the 50-year reunion of the last state championship team from Missalonsky.
That's a drought.
Yeah. It's been bone dry over there, but that's a great honor. And I think next week at halftime, where Missalonsky is playing Lawrence, we're going to try to get someone up from that group.
Yeah, let's hope.
If they can make it up the stairs.
Right. 2nd down and 7 for Yarmouth. Fake. Wide open. He has a man. 10-5. Touchdown. Adam Pelot got behind the defense that time. And another touchdown pass for Iggy McGrath. And it's 44-6, pending the extra point. Well, they pounded the ball a couple of times up the middle. It got Waterville to cheat up a little bit. And he hits one over the defense again. Out of the shotgun. Going to hand it off to big number 44 again, and he is going to walk into the end zone for the extra 2-point conversion by Raphael McGuffey. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 3-play, 68-yard drive, and it was a 51-yard touchdown pass from McGrath to Adam Pelot, his first of the game. The 2-point conversion was good by McGuffey, and with 9 minutes and 9 seconds to go before halftime, Yarmouth now leads 46-6.
It's tough when you're on demand like this, Eldov, and then you come into the game and you get punched in the mouth right out of the gate. Tough to come back from that. Delaware is going to take the kickoff at about the 20-yard line, trying to break a tackle, still on his feet. He's going to be finally stopped at about the 27-yard line. Another Waterville player comes up lame on that one. Looks like Logan. What number is it? Can't tell. That number 18? 38. Tyson Doucette, maybe? 1st and 10. Panthers. Still 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wilson going to be at quarterback. VZ goes wide to the left. Comes back in motion. He's going to gets it to Delaware. Delaware makes a nice cut, and then he gets blown up. Having a good game is Raphael McGuffey on defense. He came over and really pounded Delaware. Delaware slowly going back to the huddle. But he did pick up 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. BZ goes wide to the left. Waterville formation heavy to the left. Wilson out of the shotgun. Waterville happy to run as much time off the clock here as they can. Wilson going to take it himself, cuts it inside. I'm sorry, it's Cornsey on the carry. He picks up a few yards. Make it a more makeable 3rd down here. Looks like about 3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
Oh, the scores from last night, Rick. Maranacook with a big 42-8 win over MCI. Very surprised with that score. You know, both teams, both
Actually,
similar
I thought
records.
MCI, I mean, obviously they ran into a buzzsaw there with Winslow.
I thought they had some good personnel.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to hit the long pass all the time.
Skowhegan with a 34-12 win over Brunswick last night. That's a good bounce-back win from Skowhegan after Coney took him apart.
Wilson under pressure. Wilson gets away from one. Going to keep it himself. Wilson makes a nice cut close to the 1st down. I think he's going to be just short. Nice job by Wilson to get away from pressure. He really should have been sacked 2 or 3 times, and he does get a 1st down. Good effort by Logan Wilson.
Coaching staff's got to be very happy. You look at the score, you're down by 40 already, and the effort that he had on that. That's the coaching staff can actually tell the rest of the players he's not giving up. We shouldn't give up.
Yeah, it's like Salvucci said to the coach in All the Right Moves. We didn't quit, you quit. Wilson takes the direct snap. It's going to give it to Delaware. Delaware, nice cut. Up inside, going to get a couple of yards. Picks up 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. 6:06 on a moving clock. First half, 48 or 46-6.
Finishing up the scores from last night, Winslow with a big matchup with Madison. Both teams 5-1. It was over after the first quarter. 30-0 at the first quarter, and Winslow goes on for a 56-15. Most likely they're going to play each other again in the playoffs, Rick.
Yeah, I would say you're right there.
And then we got one more after the next play.
I think it's going to be Winslow and Baps in the final.
Yes.
Wilson takes the snap this time, looking for a hole, cuts it outside, and spins away. Tries to spin it. He stopped he had great forward progress, Larry, going down the towards the sideline. Then he stopped and tried to roll it back inside, and it gave the defense a chance to catch up. He probably could have had a 1st down.
And the last score from last night that I have is Winthrop, who is undefeated in Class D. They went to Farmington and beat Mount Blue 13-7.
Yeah,
with a late touchdown in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's definitely a confidence builder.
Yeah, for Winthrop.
You're beating Class B teams.
Yeah. Looks like Winthrop in the South is the favorite to get to the state game, and like you said, Rick, John Babs and Winslow from the North.
3rd and 2 for Waterville. Direct snap to Wilson. He does stiff arm, gets the 1st down. Nice job by Wilson.
That's Cornsey.
Oh, it's Cornsey?
Yep.
No, you can see that, L-Dub. I can't see that from here.
I'm younger.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
By a month.
Cornsey with a nice stiff arm, right? He probably would have not had the first down, but he's able to keep the legs churning after the stiff arm and gets the first down at midfield. Good drive going here by the Panthers. Still plenty of time left, too. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Wilson out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Delaware. Nice cut by Delaware. Delaware has one man to beat. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Evan Delaware. Boy, when he gets the gas going, put it to the floor, touchdown. There we go, Vet Care instant replay. He's got to be the fastest guy on the field. He just ran by that defender for Yarmouth like he was standing in mud. 3:38 to go. Waterville going to go for 2 here. We'll have the Hammond Lumber Drive summary after this. Dixon's Country Market. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixes. Located on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials. To order ahead, call 453-9547. Wilson out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolling. Looking. Throws. And I think he threw it a little bit too quick. The receiver really wasn't there yet. They don't get the extra point. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 7-play, 73-yard touchdown for Waterville, and it was capped off with a 50-yard touchdown run by Evan Delaware, his second of the game. The 2-point conversion was no good, and with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go before halftime, Yarmouth now leads Waterville 46-12.
Who doesn't love saving money at Dosty's Tire Depot in Waterville? They're all about keeping more green in your wallet. They carry tires for cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles at prices you'll love. Visit them today at 218 College Avenue or call 806-5003. That's 806-5003. Dosty's Tire Depot, where the savings roll on. (46-12). The cheerleaders letting you know how many points Waterville has. Doing some scissor jumps, or is that what those are called? LW, you didn't?
No, I was doing
that?
some stats here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, you're not just color commenting for the football. You gotta do it for the cheerleaders as well. Little pooch kick is going to drop at the Yarmouth 33-yard line. What's the most plays that Yarmouth has had?
Their first drive was 7 plays.
Okay.
After that, it's been 1, 1, and 2.
46-12 with 3:11 to go here in the first half.
First and 10 Clippers from the 34.
Got many games on the schedule today, LW. Do you have a list of the games going on today?
I'll give you that in a few minutes.
All right. They're going to hand it off. Right side goes to Tippy. And he's going to get out to the 41-yard line. Picks up about 8. Second down and 2. Actually, looks like 7, so 2nd and 3. 2:20 to go to halftime. 46-12 Yarmouth. McGrath with an empty backfield. 2 receivers to his left. Man goes in motion. He's back to throw. McGrath looking deep down the field. Throws it up. Oh, what a catch by Jobber! He's going to walk in for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Wow. What a catch. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. Watch this catch. He drops it in the bucket. Jobber runs, just gets his hands on it, and is able to go to the end zone for a touchdown. Woo. I think we got the front runner for our precision play of the game, LW. was actually pretty good coverage by Waterville. He was step for step with him, but as soon as the ball went up, Jobber kind of kicked it into another gear and just got a step on the defender.
McGrath really throws a nice ball.
Oh, he does.
Nice deep ball.
Direct snap and walking in for the extra 2.
2-point conversion good. Jack Flanagan.
Flanagan on the 2-point conversion. Hammond Lumber Drive Summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 2-play, 67-yard drive, and it was capped off with a 59-yard touchdown pass from McGrath to Jobber. I think we've said that a few times this first half. The 2-point conversion by Flanagan is good. And with 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go before half, Yarmouth now leads 54-12.
So these two, Jobber and McGrath, are juniors, L-Dub, so they'll be, ripping it up again next year without, hopefully nobody gets injured. But that's his 5th touchdown of the game, right?
8 for 10, 5 touchdowns, 314 yards.
Jeez. The kick's going to come down to the 10-yard line to Delaware. Delaware looking for a block. Delaware has one man to beat down the sideline. Oh, touchdown saving tackle over there by Cody McKay. Delaware almost got by him, and it would have been good night, Irene. Ready to win a Dunkin' gift card? Watch this live broadcast for your chance to score. Just scan the Dunkin' QR code and enter. It's that easy. See if Waterville can do something here before the end of the half, trailing 54-12. Direct snap going to be to Wilson. He's got a heavy set to his left. And I think that's Cornsey, actually.
Yeah, that's Cornsey.
And not much there for Waterville. Give him forward progress. They'll give him a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 43 seconds to go on a moving clock. Waterville probably another time for 1, maybe 2 more plays here. I think they get the ball first in the second half, L-Dub, because they kicked off to start the game. This time it's Wilson at quarterback. Heavy set to the right. Able to corral the snap. And going to get a gain of about 5 out to the 45-yard line. That should be the last play of the first half. First half in the books. 54-12 Yarmouth. Back after this.
Coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Here we go. Here we go.
Try not to make it lame, Rob.
Oh my God! Yeah! And that's that ski-doo feeling, mother.
Sledding's fun.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself. Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Purpose-built, adventure-ready, freedom to go further. At Polaris, we have a history of making history. 40 years, and still redefining what's possible. This is the Sportsman 570 40th Anniversary Edition. Sportsman, legendary tough.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Building a new home or garage or expanding your current living space, the Home Planning Center specialists at Hammond Lumber Company are here to help. Bring them your ideas and explore Hammond's digital library of stock drawings for more inspiration. Hammond's drafting department will provide a customized floor plan. Once you approve the design, you'll receive detailed plans and a complete materials list. And when you buy all your materials from them, Hammond will refund all your design fees. To get started, bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Welcome back to Waterville High School. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson. We're in the Chase Toys Inc. Broadcast Center. 54-12. All Yarmouth here in the first half. How about some first half stats?
Okay, for Yarmouth, they had 218 yards in that first quarter. They followed that up with 133 yards in the second quarter. Not individually, but team-wise, 37 yards rushing on 6 carries, 314 yards on 10 pass plays for a total of 351. They had 16 plays in the first half total.
Wow.
And they had 6 touchdowns on that. For Waterville, they had 116 yards in the first quarter. They had 81 in that second quarter for a total of 197. For the game, they have 114 yards rushing on 23 carries and 83 yards on 4 pass plays. So actually, Waterville has run 27 to 16 plays.
No kidding.
They've almost 2-1. Yeah. But Yarmouth has 351 yards of total offense to Waterville's 197. Individually, we're going to go to Yarmouth first. Iggy McGrath, 8 for 10, 314 yards of passing yards and 5 touchdowns in that first half. And actually, Jackson Jobber has 3 touchdown passes, a running touchdown, and a fumble return for a touchdown. Pretty impressive first half for Jackson Jobber. For Waterville, Evan Delaware had a nice first half. 9 carries, 174 yards. He scored both Waterville touchdowns. The first one was a 66-yard touchdown pass that he took to the house, and then the last one for Waterville was a 50-yard scamper to pay dirt, before halftime to get Waterville on the board. 9 carries, 74 yards for him. Logan Wilson, 9 carries, 27 yards, and he was 2 for 4 for 83 yards in the first half with 1 touchdown.
The caring professionals at Vayu Reddington, Laurie Brothers in Waterville, and Wheeler Funeral Home in Oakland are here for you. Their team will help you and your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. Since Laurie Brothers combined with Vayu Reddington, there have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility. It comes down to Delaware at the 25. He's got a seam up off the left side, but he's chased down from behind. Nice job by Noah Tippy to run him down from behind. There have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility to serve families' needs through this always difficult time. To learn more, visit vrlfuneralhome.com or wheelerfh.com. Waterville, first and 10 at their own 37, 38-yard line. Looks like Cornsey in the backfield. Waterville happy to run as much clock down as possible, but actually I don't think the clock is, oh, it is running. That's right, runs. And VZ, actually it was VZ at quarterback, took the direct snap. And looks like he's going to lose a yard. It's going to be second down and 11 for the Panthers.
Other games today, Bucksport at Telstar. You got Oak Hill at John Babs. Portland at Lewiston. Sockabee Valley at Mount View. Mount View getting beat 86-0 last week.
Ouch.
Sanford at Thornton Academy. Stearns at Spruce Mountain. Westbrook at Shevers. That should be a good one. And obviously this game, Yarmouth at Waterville.
Second down and 11. Direct snap. This time goes to Cornsey. Cornsey trying to get a block. Pushes forward for a couple of yards.
Cornsey, 4 carries for 11 yards in that first half.
Going to be third down and 8 for Waterville here. Opening drive of the third quarter, trailing 56-12. Clock will run as it is more than a 35-point lead. So it will run unless there's a scoring play or a change in possession. Wilson has the play. Takes the Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Heavy backfield to the right. Actually, they're going to hand it off to Delaware in the counter. And not much there again for Waterville. Good job by Yarmouth. Number 7, Gage Putnam was right there to make the stop. Fourth down and 7, or we'll say 6 for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was the play that Delaware took 50 yards.
That's right, yeah. Waterville will be back here next week for their final game of the season as they will take on Gray. It's a team that's been up and down. Gray beat Camden, but they've been blown out by some of the tougher teams in 8-man large South, namely Mount Ararat. Direct snap. Delaware is in the backfield right now. High snap, going to get by him. Scoops it up, and he is going to be taken down for a huge loss. Back to the 25-yard line. And that's where Yarmouth will take over on downs. I know you're down 56-12, but maybe punt the ball away and see what your defense can do. You just saw the Derek Ovecare instant replay.
So Yarmouth will have their first possession of the second half at the Waterville 26-yard line. We'll see what they got for personnel in there.
Looks like Jack Flanagan, number 6, is going to be the signal caller. He's going to keep it himself, trying to get a block. Waterville strings it out. Nice job. Delaware comes up. VZ came up and made the tackle. So it looks like Iggy McGrath's day is done, but not too shabby first half.
Not a bad afternoon. 8 for 10, 314 yards and 5 touchdowns. 5 out of his last 6 passes were touchdowns, Rick.
Well, and he had 5 touchdown passes last week. So
he had 6, actually.
6. So he's had 12 in the last 2 weeks. Crazy. Flanagan barks out the signals. Going to hand it off up the middle. Big number 67, Harper Erickson. Trying to give the big fella some carries here. You don't typically see offensive linemen lined up in the backfield. That young man's a load coming through the middle of that defensive front for Waterville. 3rd down and 6. Ball just outside the Waterville 20-yard line. Looks like the 23-yard line. Flanagan barks out the signals. Empty backfield. Man in motion. They give it to him off the left side. Running over a tackle. There's a flag comes in. It was Noah Tippy, and it's a hold on Yarmouth. That will, I don't think they were close to the first down there, but it's going to move them back. Be from the spot of the foul, which was right at the 20-yard line. So go back to the 30, or the 32, I should say. So it's going to set up a 3rd down and looks like about 14. Call it 15 for Yarmouth. Flanagan, empty backfield. Has Erickson in the slot to his right. Quick throw. Caught in the flat, and Waterville sniffs it out. Mason Drosky made the catch, but he had no place to go. Good coverage there by Waterville's Patrick Kroll.
Yeah, nice play by Kroll by fighting off the blocker and getting to the receiver and taking him down for a loss, 1-yard loss.
Going to be 4th down and 18. 5:12 to go on a moving clock in the 3rd quarter. Flanagan, 1 receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 back in the slot to the right. They're going to give it off the left side to Tippy. Tippy down the sideline. Tippy still on his feet. Tippy all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. It was the same play they ran before when Tippy got called back for holding. Here's the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. He got ahead of steam, went around the left side, and he was all the way into the end zone. Yarmouth will attempt the extra point here. They send 2 receivers to the left. And the big center, 67, the lone setback. They're going to give it to him right up the middle, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. Harper Erickson with the conversion. And with 4:45 to go 3rd quarter, it's 62-12, all Yarmouth. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 4-play, 26-yard drive. Yarmouth taking over after Waterville loss of downs on the bad snap on 4th down. It was capped off with a 33-yard touchdown run by Noah Tippy, his first of the afternoon. The 2-point conversion was good, and with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, Yarmouth now leads 62-12.
Hannaford's hiring for all positions and offers flexible schedules for those leading an active life. Applying is easy. Just go to hannaford.com and apply today.
.62 is more points than basketball teams score.
Yeah. It's going to be scooped up by Delaware at the 20 and dragged down.
Nice coverage by Yarmouth.
Noah Tippy has had a nice game defensively and on the special teams, Larry. He's been down there making plays on just about every kickoff. Waterville will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Talk a little NFL football, Rick. Patriots 4-2 on the season. They get a game against Tennessee.
Yeah, Vrabel circled that one.
Oh, yes.
At the beginning of the season, that's for sure. Heavy set to the left for Waterville. Looking to throw out in the flat, too far for Veazey.
Then our Giants are traveling to the Mile High State.
Yeah, it's going to be
Denver
you know,
Giants.
everybody's saying Giants are back, Giants are back. You know, after that big win over Philly, I need to see more than just that. You know, that's a building block win, but they need to go into Denver. They got just a brutal schedule.
Yeah, they do.
Got to go to Denver, then they got to go to Philly, then they're home to, I think, the Niners. Although Niners lost their best defender last week for the season, Warner. Direct snap. I think that's Delaware.
Oh, yeah, he broke his leg. That was gruesome.
It is Delaware on the carry. He doesn't get much. Yeah, he's been doing it for a while, Fred Warner. That's a tough loss for the Niners. Plus, they get is Purdy still out?
Yeah.
How long
Mac
is he gonna
Jones
be
is
out? I hope he's out for the Giants game because a less mobile quarterback's going to have troubles against that defense,
especially against the Giants. Yeah.
Second down and 10 for the Panthers, or third down and 10, I should say. Heavy set to the left. Delaware is going to take the direct snap. Looking to run, trying to get a block, cuts off inside, well short of the first down. Taken down by number 91. That's Jack Spear in the ball game for Yarmouth.
Other NFL games tomorrow. You got the Rams in Jacksonville over, I think they're playing in England. You got the Eagles, who's trying to bounce back from two straight losses. They're traveling to Minnesota.
That's not going to be easy. Minnesota's good. Their defense is good. Waterville's going to go for it here on 4th down and 5 from their own 25-yard line. You got to get to the 30-yard line for first down. Delaware takes a snap, cuts it outside. Delaware first down and more. Delaware into the secondary. Delaware down the sideline at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown Waterville. Evan Delaware doing everything he can for this Panther team. As the Dirigo Vec here, instant replay. He ran by 2 defenders for Yarmouth, and it was bye-bye. Third touchdown of the day for Delaware. His back's got to be getting sore carrying these guys. Waterville going to go for 2. And Yarmouth going to take a timeout. Central Maine Motors Auto Group, discover the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle with their extensive inventory and expert guidance. Call their dedicated and professional sales team at 207-358-4606 or visit cmautogroup.com. These Waterville cheerleaders have been working hard down there. We want to recognize them. The seniors, Gracie Blaney Davis, she's a captain. Mandy Zhang and Callie Young, all seniors. The juniors are Kaylee Davis, she's a captain. Ruby Labonte, and you got sophomores Kylie Gauthier, she's a captain. Paige Cook, Kaylee Alley, and Iluna Sawyer, and then freshmen Rain Valier and Joella Smith. Head coach Annie Dobbs, and then her assistants are Brianna Gould and Winston Fate. Waterville out of the timeout. Looks like they're going to have VZ taking the direct snap. Heavy set to the right. Takes the snap, going to hand it off up the middle and trying to turn the legs, trying to get there. Still on his feet, can't get there. Good job by Yarmouth to keep Cornsey out of the end zone. But Cornsey dragged 3 Yarmouth players a good 4 yards before he finally went down. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 4-play, 81-yard drive by Waterville, and it was all Evan Delaware as he took took the ball 75 yards to the end zone. The 2-point conversion was no good, and with 56 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Yarmouth leads 62-18. On the afternoon, Evan Delaware now with 13 carries, 155 yards.
Wow.
2 touchdowns on the ground and 1 in the air.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is a local independent critical access hospital providing quality comprehensive healthcare services located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan. Learn more at rfgh.net. Our final regular season week kicks off on Friday next week as Lawrence hosts Messalonski in the rivalry game this season for both teams. Both teams come in 3-4 and come off big losses this past week, so that's going to be for third place.
Yes, that will be. I'm just wondering if Freiburg gets beat again.
That's right, because they lost last night.
They lost. They're 4-3. They got beat by Falmouth.
Yeah,
Falmouth beat them pretty handily.
Yeah, Falmouth's going to be a dangerous out in that South tournament, that's for sure. Actually, you mentioned Portland playing today. They're coming off 2 straight losses in Class A. They're the defending state champs in Class A, and they were kind of rolling along, and then they had a
injury.
They also had a guy that was kind of synonymous with local sports in that town, especially at the youth level. And Ryan Jordan, guy that I knew that I worked with from Hannaford, that passed away suddenly, and his 2 sons were on the team, and that's got to affect you a little bit,
Yep.
So I don't know what happened there. Was it a timeout?
End of the quarter.
Oh, the quarter was over. Good thing I'm paying attention, huh, Gage? Oh, sorry.
Hey, pay attention, huh?
All right. Sorry about that. I suck. What can I say? Waterville going to kick it off here, start the fourth quarter. Little pooch kick. It's going to be caught and down immediately. How about third quarter stats, L-Dub? So we didn't take a break.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready. Okay. Never mind.
I didn't think it was the end of the third quarter. I was listening to your story.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm going to point it back at you.
Nice.
I'll have them in a few minutes.
All right. Transform your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Aquarius Pools and Spas. From custom pools to relaxing hot tubs, they deliver quality, comfort, and style built to last. Let Aquarius Pools and Spas help you create memories that will last a lifetime. Call 872-5827. Back at quarterback, Jack Flanagan for Yarmouth. He's going to give it up the middle to big number 67. Harper Erickson getting a few handoffs here in this ball game.
Okay, third quarter stats for Yarmouth. They only had 38 yards of total offense. Waterville really had the ball for most of that quarter. 74 yards for the game rushing, 315 yards passing for a total of 389. For Waterville, they had 83 yards of offense in that third quarter total. They got 197 yards of rushing, 83 yards of passing offense for a total of 280. So if you look at the yards, Rick, Yarmouth 389, Waterville 280.
Yeah, you wouldn't think the score was what
62-18, yes.
Second down and 5 for Yarmouth. They're going to give it right up the middle to the big fella again, Harper Erickson, and he drags a couple of Waterville defenders for a first down out to the 49. I'll give him the 50-yard line. Erickson going to get a breather here. Just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 62-18. Yarmouth, they jumped out to a 30-0 lead.
We talk about the Missalonsky getting beat by Levitt. Levitt's starting to peak at the right time. They're going to be a dangerous out in the Class C tournament.
Hand off to McGuffey. stuffed right at the line of scrimmage by Waterville. Yeah,
They last week they beat Gardner, who was undefeated, and they beat them pretty handily.
I'll tell you that Class C is wide open, man. There's a lot of good teams there.
Greeley's a great story. They just came up from 8-man. They won the state 8-man last year.
Right.
And they
Didn't
came
they
up.
beat a Class A team this year, Greeley?
I'm not sure about a Class A team,
Yeah, I
but
thought they beat Deering. But second down and 12, loss of 2 on that play. Handoff, right up the middle. Nothing there again. Waterville stuffs the hole. See if that's Cornsey on the tackle. Looked like him. They get back to the line of scrimmage. It was McGuffey again on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 10, ball right at midfield. 8:39 to go on a moving clock here in the 4th quarter. Because the Yarmouth is up by more than 35, the clock continues to run. Flanagan looking to the sideline. And Carlos Crixell comes in. Flanagan takes it. He's going to take it himself and tries to make a move. Nice tackle made. I think that was Alex Roth that came up. No, it was VZ, I'm sorry, that made the tackle. That's a tough tackle there. It looked like he
open field.
Made a little juke move. He was going to get outside. Yarmouth will have a 4th down and 7.
Good to see Waterville still playing hard. Very tough to get through to the kids when you're down that much. To continue to play one play at a time. Let's not look at the scoreboard. Let's just play for each other.
Looked like Noah Tippy had a malfunction, but of his equipment had to come off, and now Yarmouth calls a timeout. Yeah, get back to that Class C tournament. You got Greeley, you got Nokomis that's kind of lingering there around the 5 or 6 spot. They're a tough team as well. Gardner having a good year this year.
Herman's undefeated.
Herman's undefeated. Yeah, they don't play each other. Herman and Greeley.
Herman did though beat Levitt, a few weeks ago. So that's going to be, they combined. There's no north and south. They just combined all the teams. So
yeah, I was surprised by that.
Yeah,
because they got 12 teams in there.
Yeah, something that they they agreed on, and they just made one division, and they're going to have an 18 tournament.
4th down here. Looks like Yarmouth going to go for it. They hand it off. And nothing there. Waterville makes a nice play. Wilson on the tackle. They handed it off to Crixell. And he lost a yard. So Waterville will take over on downs at their own 47-yard line. We should have a playoff game too. I'm thinking, Larry. Lawrence will finish 3rd or 4th, either one. They'll have a home playoff game. So,
and then you got Winslow, who will have a bye.
Yeah. First and 10 for the Panthers. Direct snap. Delaware tries to turn the corner, and he's going to get a couple of yards before he's taken out of bounds by Crixell. Luke Chapin also there for Yarmouth. Give him 2. It's 2nd and 8. 6:40 to go on a moving clock. All Yarmouth, 62-18. This time Wilson's going to be the quarterback. Takes the snap, fakes, tries to go left side, turns it outside. Runs over a Yarmouth defender, number 21 for Yarmouth. Cam Shaw came up to try to make the tackle, and Wilson delivered the hammer. And it's going to be close to a 1st down. I think he's going to be just short. 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers.
Other NFL games, Rick. We got a classic in Cleveland. The Dolphins, Miami against Cleveland.
Oof.
That could be we'll see how many fans actually show up to that one.
Well, the dog pound usually fills up no matter what.
Yeah.
3rd and 1 here for the Panthers. Trying to convert, keep this drive going. They're going to give it to Delaware. Delaware cuts it outside, one man to beat, and he's going to get ridden out of bounds. 1st down and more for Evan Delaware, though, and he continues to pile up the yards for the Panthers.
174 now on the afternoon for Evan Delaware.
1st down for the Panthers at the 28-yard line.
You got the Raiders at the Chiefs.
Oh, the Raiders.
Bowman's team. And then you got Indiana Jones. Indianapolis Colts they're traveling to L.A. to face the Chargers. That should be a good game.
Really going to be the first big test for Indy and Daniel Jones. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Wilson is going to take the snap, cuts it back up inside. Wilson to the corner. Wilson to the end zone for the touchdown. The Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. He picked his way, got to the 2nd level, and turned on the Jets. Wilson got some speed. Logan Wilson with the touchdown. Looks like they're going to go for 2, Waterville. 4:24 to go here in the 4th quarter. They've scored 2 unanswered touchdowns. Looks like it's going to be Wilson taking the direct snap, and he cuts it back up inside. Did he get in? He did for the extra 2. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 4-play, 53-yard drive. Waterville scored on a 28-yard touchdown run by Logan Wilson, his first of the afternoon. The 2-point conversion was good by Logan Wilson. And with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the game, Yarmouth leads Waterville 62-26.
Car accident can change your life in an instant. One moment you're driving and the next you're injured. Dealing with medical bills, missed work, and pain that robs from your quality of life. If an injury has been forced into your life, contact the law firm of Jobber La Liberty for a free case evaluation. Protect yourself, protect your future. Call 707-1359. Waterville with a couple of touchdowns here in the 4th quarter. 62-26 with 3:53 to go on a moving clock. Squib kick up the middle is going to be taken by the up man. That was Cam Shaw. He immediately goes down. So Yarmouth will take over on the 32-yard, their own 32-yard line, leading 62-26. Who's Yarmouth got left on their schedule, L-Dub?
Next week, they're at home against MDI. That's a winnable game for them.
Yeah. Well, that's a haul for MDI, isn't it? Ooh. Direct snap. They hand it up the middle to the big fella. He's into the secondary. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Inside the 45. Harper Erickson picking him up and putting him down. You saw the Dirigo Vetcare instant replay. He is a load. There's a number 12 for Yarmouth at quarterback, and I don't have a number 12, so Adam Duarte is the only other quarterback I see on the roster. But we're going to call him Duarte. He hands it off up the middle to Erickson again. This time it's closed down quickly by Waterville. .2:15 to go in this one. Yarmouth just looking to run out the clock here, leading 62-26. Second down and 6 for the Clippers. Duarte in the shotgun. Going to give it to Erickson again. Erickson cuts it outside. Erickson first down and more as he rumbles down the sideline to about the 22-yard line. First down for Yarmouth at the Waterville 22. 1:28 to go on a moving clock. Still plenty of time here. You'd think maybe they'd go into victory formation, but they're going to give it up the middle to Erickson again. Erickson still churning the legs, still going. Finally dragged down inside the 10. I know, 62-26 lead. Don't you take a knee here, Larry? Let's let the clock run out. Saw the Dirigo Vet Care instant replay. It's like time for maybe one more play here. Duarte out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Going to give it to the big fella. Big fella tries to rumble to the end zone, and he gets there. Touchdown, Yarmouth. Insult meet injury. I don't know about that. What do you think, L-Dub?
I think you take the knee.
Yeah. I think the Waterville coaching staff too impressed with that either. They're going to go for 2. You give it right up the middle to Erickson, and he puts it in for an extra 2. 70-26. Drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
That was a 5-play, 68-yard drive. I didn't catch the name of the running back.
It is Harper Erickson, number 67.
67, okay. It was a 9-yard touchdown run by Harper Erickson. The 2-point conversion was good. And with 25 seconds left to go, Yarmouth is leading 70-26.
Yeah, if I was head coach Isaac LeBlanc, I might have a few words with the Yarmouth coach after this one, saying,
Really?
You really need that last touchdown? Waterville will get it back with 27 seconds left. End over end kick's going to come down to Waterville and drag down at the 25-yard line is Alex Roth. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Sean Walsh on the return. Looks like Waterville will have one play. Oh, they're not. Okay. I guess that's going to be your final here from Waterville. Yarmouth 70-26. We'll take a break, come back, and get your post-game awards and everything else after this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Try not to make it lame, Rob.
Oh my God! Yeah! That's that skating feeling, mother.
Sledding's fun.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins, and all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Welcome back to Waterville High School. Rick Dougal, Larry Workman, Gage Johnson. All Yarmouth, 62-26. They went.
Wait a minute, you forgot about the last 8 points they scored.
Oh, I'm sorry, 70-26. Forgot about that. I was looking at the scoreboard there. Gage had up still. All Yarmouth here. They went out to a 30-0 lead and cruised from there, L-Dub. Let's get to our post-game awards. First have our precision play of the game is brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only have precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel plus Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available in the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. We're going to give that one to Jackson Jobber late in the second quarter. Quarterback Iggy McGrath made a throw to Jobber. It looked like he wasn't going to be able to get to it. He puts his hands out, barely takes it off his shoe tops, and then runs in for a, I think it was a 50-something yard touchdown?
It was a it was a 47-yard.
47-yard touchdown pass, and he's our precision play of the game. And our play of the game brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com.
We're going to give it to the junior signal caller. That's Iggy McGrath. The junior was 8 for 10. 314 yards and 5 touchdowns. Five out of his last 6 passes were for touchdowns, and he only played half the game. So Iggy McGrath is your Hammond Lumber player of the game.
What do you got for stats, L-Dub?
Okay, for Yarmouth, they go to 6-1 on the season. Their next game is at home against MDI. Team-wise, they finished with 468 total yards on the afternoon. They had 153 yards of rushing. That was all in the second half, basically. And they had 315 yards of passing yardage. For Waterville, they had 251 yards rushing, 83 yards passing for a total of 334. Individually for Waterville, Evan Delaware had a great afternoon. He never gave up. 15 carries, 174 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 2 long runs and 1 long touchdown pass that he caught on the afternoon. And Logan Wilson had 11 carries for 62 yards and 1 touchdown, and he threw for a touchdown. Waterville's next game is against Gray New Gloucester. That we'll be doing next week. That will be senior day for Waterville, and we'll be here.
Yeah, we will. All right. So just a reminder, we'll be busy weekend next weekend. Friday night we'll be at Lawrence as the Bulldogs host Messalonski in a big game that's going to determine seedings in the playoffs. Both teams at 3 and 4 on the season. And then Saturday, like Larry said, we'll be here for Gray and Waterville. And then Sunday, we'll be over at the PAL Field in Fairfield as we'll broadcast the PAL Championships, the juniors at 11, seniors at 1 o'clock. So for Gage Johnson and Larry Workman, I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information or scan the QR code below. Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Craving coffee or a sweet treat? Here's your chance. Simply scan the QR code below and sign up for your chance to win a $5 Dunkin' gift card. Hurry, don't miss out on this quick and easy way to treat yourself.